Speaking a new language can be very difficult, especially when you are not fluent in such a language. Strangers are more likely to help you if you sound a little bit polite. In this video, I will help you with a few tips that will make your next trip to an English-speaking country successful and interesting. Hello and welcome. My name is Sampson and this is English with Sam. A combination of modal verbs in English like can and could and indirect questions will help you get as much help as possible when you speak to strangers. Let's have a good discussion about this. I'll give you practical examples and help you know how to use them. Okay, we are going to change some direct questions into indirect questions, and we are going to be using these expressions. The first expression is, can you tell me? The second one is, could you tell me? And the last expression is, do you know? So we will use these three expressions at the beginning of indirect questions to sound polite in our conversation and in our questions to strangers. We will also make direct questions with verb to be, is or are. After that, we will try to make direct questions with the verb do or does, as the case may be. And finally, we will make direct questions with the modal verb can. A combination of these will give you polite expressions, especially questions when you speak to strangers. So let's see our first example with the verb to be. Imagine I am in an English-speaking country and I'm very hungry and I need to know where the nearest restaurant is. Many people will ask the question, where is the nearest restaurant? That is a direct question. To sound polite and make people help you better, start the question with, do you know? Can you tell me, or could you tell me where the nearest restaurant is? Notice that I moved the verb to be from its original position to the end of the question. By so doing, this question has been changed to an indirect question and it sounded very polite. So, do you know where the nearest restaurant is? Example number 2. If I need to get to the train station and I don't know where the train station is, I can ask a direct question like, where is the train station? Or where is the nearest train station? That was a direct question. To make it a little bit more polite, I will go, do you know where the nearest train station is? Do you know where the nearest train station is? By so doing, I sounded a little bit more polite and I increased my chances of being helped by the stranger that I was speaking to. Here are a few more examples of indirect questions with the verb to be. Okay, let's take a look at direct and indirect questions with the auxiliary verb do or does. So imagine I need to know when the restaurants open. I will ask a question like, when does the restaurant open? When does the restaurant open? To make it polite, I will say, could you tell me when the restaurant opens? Could you tell me when the restaurant opens? Notice that I removed the does entirely in this case because I don't need the auxiliary verb do or does in an indirect question. So, when does the restaurant open becomes, do you know? Could you tell me, or can you tell me when the restaurants open? If I'm talking about restaurants, which is plural. Here are also a few more examples of the auxiliary verb do in indirect questions. Okay, let's take a look at the modal verb can, indirect question, and also in indirect question. Someone can ask a question like, where can I buy shoes? Shoes is my favorite snack, and I love to ask about shoes everywhere I go. So where can I buy shoes? That was a direct question. To make it indirect, I will say, do you know where I can buy shoes? Notice that in this last statement, the modal verb can took the position of the subject, I. So there was a switch between the subject and the verb. So by so doing, I sounded a little bit more polite. Do you know? Can you tell me? Could you tell me where I can buy shoes? Remember that if I have the verb to be is or are in a direct question, to make it polite, I will move the verb to be to the end of the statement to make it indirect. If I have the auxiliary verb do or does, I will remove these auxiliary verbs entirely. And if I have the verb can, I will switch the position of the subject in the statement with that of the verb. As always, here is a quick test to check your knowledge. Good luck. Friends, thank you so much for watching another of our videos. Remember that we have videos coming to you every week. Please, if this video was helpful, like it, share with your friends. If you have any further questions, please notify me in the comment section below. And for those who have not subscribed to our channel, I think it's high time you do. I will see you in the next video. My name is Sampson. This has been English with Sam. Bye for now.